Hi, I'm Bre Alexander. I am from Detroit, Michigan, and a 2016 graduate of the Wayne State Master of Arts program.
Great. And where are we? Where do you currently work?
So I work at Lafeyette American, and we are currently in our office. We are based here in Detroit, actually in the Core City neighborhood. I am a senior brand planner here, so my role within the agency is to help bridge the gap between the consumer wants and needs and what our different clients, the brands, are looking to achieve with their products or campaigns. So I kind of serve in the middleman, making sure everybody's getting what they want, or the middlewoman.
And on a day-to-day basis, what does your day look like?
So I've been in advertising almost 10 years now, and that cliche of no 2 days are the same within this industry is very true. Some days waking up where I already know like I need to focus on getting some consumer insights. Maybe I have interviews that I need to go through. Maybe I'm working on messaging for a new product or a new campaign to launch. Or maybe it's a fire drill that pops up because what we originally planned to sell into the client, we learned something new that is completely opposite of what we were working towards. So now it's all hands on deck to try and make sure that we're ready for that. So I definitely can't say that any 2 days are alike, but what I can say is that having all these unique days allows you to best problem solve when new things arise.
Great. How do you feel that your master's degree from Wayne State helped you to get to where you are now?
Wow, so it definitely helped when I was finishing my master's program. Like I mentioned, I'm a 2016 grad. I graduated on Cinco de Mayo. And a week before that, was out on a vacation with my girlfriends and received an email from our department head, and he mentioned that I heard that you were graduating. How can I further assist you in your career? And that alone was a shock. I was like, wait a minute, what? I didn't know that you even knew I was in grad school. And then from that, honestly, I've just had a tremendous amount of opportunities just being able to have that extra degree behind my name. And I don't regret it at all. I knew that it was something that I felt I needed to do to continue to be as successful as possible, but I didn't expect the return to be as immediate, as well as to end up putting me in the rooms that I'm in today.
And so it was really possible for you to work and go to school, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's not easy. I would never position this as anybody can do it. I do think that given that I entered my master's program really quickly after finishing undergrad. It was maybe a semester in between. And like I mentioned, I also was doing an internship where, depending on what your commitment is as an intern and expectations, that will depend on how successful you could be. So I had my first year interning in grad, and my second year I officially had jumped into my career. So I did definitely have to make a lot of compromise. But finding out what works for you. I took no more than 2 classes at a time. And I knew that was what was manageable for me, but I know others that take more or take less. It just depends on what you are able to actually do.
Wonderful. And then finally, what do you think are the benefits of studying in general in Detroit?
Wow. I think some of the benefits of just studying Detroit is the culture of the people that live here. Detroit is a predominantly African American city, but what we know surrounding these Black communities are other groups of people that help to increase what culture looks like as well. You get to see people that look like you, and then you also get to learn from others that may not look like you. So I think that being in a place that almost the city is somewhat like a melting pot, especially on Wayne State. So I think that's a great opportunity. There's always room for improvement across the board. Definitely want to call that out. I don't want to paint this perfect picture of what it is to be here in the city, but I do think that is some of the advantage of the diversity and culture that you can experience being here.